I think being able to work with Conjura, what it's really meant is that a lot of the foundational work was kind of there from day one. And so we can just really focus on doing, frankly, what we enjoy the most. My name is Alexei, and I'm co-founder of Cedar Labs. We're an early stage VC firm focused on Shopify brands. So Conjura came on our radar as a mechanism, as a means of connecting with all the different data sources that are available for e-commerce brands. One of the things, I guess on a more personal level, that I appreciate about working with the Conjura team is that I'm a very big data nerd. As my co-founder, I think that's kind of been the ethos of Cedar Labs from day one. And I think there is quite a bit of DNA within the Conjura team as well. So for us, the core benefit, I think, of using Conjura has been just being able to capitalize on the onboarding process that the Conjura team has built and honed over the course of multiple years. It both makes it much easier for us to see companies through from when they agree to share the data to when we're actually able to run our analytics. It also makes it easier for the founders themselves because they're interfacing with a team which has already dealt with all the different issues that can come up in the course of sharing data, and they're always on hand to provide support. One of the really big challenges that all founders have to deal with is there are so many different levers for them to try and pull on as they're trying to scale their business. And so that's kind of been one of the real benefits, I think, of having a really rich, multifaceted analytics suite that we have both within Conjura as well as within our own bespoke environment. And that can be used to help founders determine whether they should be scaling spend in certain channels, whether they should be shutting other channels down at the same time. That's something that's been a core focus for us in terms of deliverables to founders, and something we've really found Conjura to be invaluable in helping us do. In terms of the plug-and-play analytics that founders get when they plug into Conjura, the insights that they have found most interesting have been ones around benchmarks. So looking where they are versus their peers in terms of something like channel mix, in terms of retention, in terms of just growth. Founders have been able to, with our help, look at what are their real CACs by channel, what is their organic acquisition versus their paid acquisition, and then be able to draw conclusions around, okay, maybe we should lean into this channel more, or we should maybe spend less on that channel. In quite a few cases, what we found was founders just aren't making money in their paid acquisition. And while that's certainly not a good finding to have, it's certainly better to have that insight earlier on. So in terms of the change in our workflow, in terms of how we engage companies before and post Conjura, I've been quite stark. I think being able to help founders understand that they've been putting a lot of time and energy into things that maybe aren't working so well, and they can just focus all of those resources on the things that do work, has been extraordinary. I think in many cases that can be the difference between a brand kind of puttering out and really succeeding. And we're really excited to be able to do this on an ever larger scale in partnership with Conjura.